The United States is home to 914 operating roller coasters. Roller coasters keep evolving over time and become better. There's more fantastic roller coasters being built every single year. With that being said, this list will eventually need an update. But out of 50 states, there can only be one that is the best. So I will be ranking every U.S. state based off the best roller coaster. Disclaimer. The states without a roller coaster will be at the bottom of the list and will be ranked by their best defunct coaster. Delaware has no roller coasters in the state currently, but have 6 defunct roller coasters. That being said, their best was Blue Diamond Streak, a Pinfari Cyclone coaster. This operated for 3 years, then was relocated to Daytona Beach, Florida, before officially being taken down in 2018. Like Delaware, Hawaii also has no operating roller coasters at the moment and only has one defunct roller coaster called Big Dipper that opened in 1922 and closed in the 1930s. Continuing the trend, Rhode Island is without an operating roller coaster but having the most defunct coasters at 24. Their best looked to be an Aero Looper that operated for 11 years from 1984 to 1995. This was 64 feet tall and featured 3 inversions. This can be found today as Wild Thing at Wild Waves Theme and Water Park in Federal Way, Washington. Nebraska is the first state to have an operating roller coaster, with having 2. Go Gator looks in better shape out of the 2 junior coasters and is pretty self-explanatory for being very short in every stat line possible. Kansas is home to 11 operating roller coasters, with 5 being called Roller Coaster. The best in Kansas being Roller Coaster at Greeley County Fairgrounds. This looks to be the tallest coaster in Kansas and gives you a couple pops of airtime, so with that being said, it's the best. Also to mention, when Mattel Adventure Park opens in 2026, it will give Kansas a theme park and real roller coasters. North Dakota has one operating roller coaster called Runaway Train at Super Slide Amusement Park. This looks to be a pretty fun junior coaster for the little ones and best design out of the ones we've seen so far, but since it's just a junior coaster, I cannot put this any higher. Vermont has 2 mountain coasters, the better of the 2 being Beast Mountain Coaster. The mountain coasters are meant to be good views mixed with a fun ride, and Timber Ripper has a setting where you can see a neighborhood. Beast Mountain Coaster just does a better job of achieving the mountain coaster role and looks to have a better layout. The Wild West State is home to one roller coaster being called Cowboy Coaster, which is another alpine coaster. This looks to be a great alpine coaster and even uses a cable lift, but I cannot put this any higher. Montana just recently built their one and only roller coaster, Flathead Lake Alpine Coaster, which seems exactly how it sounds. Looks fun, looks great, just another alpine coaster. Good old Mississippi is home to 4 roller coasters, with their best being an SBF Visa Zyklon coaster. Not too much to say about it. There's various clones of this ride, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Alaska has one roller coaster, and it's another Zyklon coaster, but manufactured by Interpark. With that being said, it's just another Zyklon with the same exact layout, but a better setting with the mountains in the back. This is where we escape the alpine coasters. South Dakota is home to 3 operating roller coasters. With that being said, their best is Buffalo Hunt, a suspended wagon coaster. You ride through a herd of buffalo with a 6-shooter, which is absolutely nuts. This ride is crazy and swings you side to side on the side of a mountain, which is very unique. They also use the terrain well, and the fact that they trust you with a 6-shooter is ridiculous. Louisiana is home to 9 roller coasters, the best being called Ragin' Cajun, which is a Vekoma Boomerang. Yes, a Vekoma Boomerang making this list. It's 116 feet tall and goes 47 miles per hour. Just your typical rough boomerang, but it has a good backward section and inversions. Oklahoma has 10 roller coasters operating, and their best offering being a Schwarzkopf looping star being called Silver Bullet, not to be confused with this Silver Bullet. It features one inversion, goes 47 miles per hour, 80 feet tall, and about 2,000 feet of track. West Virginia is home to 5 roller coasters, and their best being Big Dipper, a National Amusement Device Company wooden coaster that's been operating since 1958. It's a pretty janky ride that meanders around, but it's not worse than an Alpine coaster or junior coaster. Washington is home to 10 roller coasters. With that being said, their best is Timberhawk, Ride of Prey, and S&S Worldwide wooden coaster. So I think us enthusiasts all see where I'm going with this. It's S&S, and they only made 4 wooden coasters for a reason and switched to making free spins. This is not one of the best wooden coaster experiences, so I can't place it any higher, but it still looks fun. Oregon has 6 roller coasters operating today, and their best being Adrenaline Peak, a Gerstlauer Eurofighter that is a smaller version, only being 72 feet, 45 miles per hour, and 1,000 feet long with 3 inversions. With that being said, since it's a smaller version, I can't put this any higher. New Hampshire is home to 10 unique roller coasters, with their best being Yankee Cannonball, a PTC wooden coaster that opened in 1936 and still operates today. This has an out and back layout and stands 63 feet tall, but it's a very smooth ride, and the maintenance does a great job for this fossil. South Carolina does have half of Carowinds on their border, but screw that, it owns North Carolina. So saying that, South Carolina's best roller coaster is Swamp Fox, a PTC figure 8 roller coaster located in Myrtle Beach, right next to the boardwalk. Great setting, great views, great age, check, check, and check. It gets placed here and no higher. Arizona is home to 10 roller coasters and is also getting a Mantle Adventure Park in 2025. But those roller coasters aren't built yet, so with that being said, Desert Storm is their best coaster at the moment at Castles and Coasters. This was manufactured by Hawkins and features 2 inversions. Arkansas lacks roller coasters, with only having 6, but a very underrated coaster called Arkansas Twister, which has an out and back layout with being only 95 feet tall, but is still a very enjoyable ride. If you like pure airtime, then this is a ride that suits you. Colorado is known for its mountains, with a theme park on top of a mountain. Colorado's best coaster is Defiance, a Gerstlauer custom coaster, which is 75 feet, but the drop is actually 110 feet, and the elevation even 118 feet. Also to mention, it has 2 inversions. Visually a stunning coaster that gives fantastic views and such a good ride experience. Nevada only has 7 roller coasters, but has the best version of the El Locos, being the El Loco itself at the Adventure Dome, which is indoors and has a very compact layout. This was manufactured by S&S Worldwide and is 90 feet, 45 miles per hour, and features 2 inversions and a hang time moment that feels like forever. Up in the top of the East Coast, there's Maine. Maine is home to 6 roller coasters, and their best is Excalibur, a CCI wooden coaster that stands 100 feet tall and goes 55 miles per hour through 2,700 feet of track. Excalibur uses PTC trains, which I actually enjoy, and has a pretty unique station being a castle. That being said, it's been operating for 26 years now, and for its age, it keeps up well. Iowa is home to 15 roller coasters and a couple great theme parks. Iowa's best offering is Monster at Adventureland in Altoona, Iowa. This has been operating for 8 years now and is a custom Gerstlauer Infinity coaster. It features 5 inversions, stands 133 feet, goes 65 miles per hour through 2,500 feet of track. That being said, this is a bigger type of the Infinity coasters and has way more to offer than all the other versions, which is why this is widely considered the best Gerstlauer coaster. With that being said, Part 1 is wrapped up, and I will try very quickly to get Part 2 out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Have a great day, enthusiast.